Hello, friends. It's Friday. Yay, I am so happy. Just another week of our lives gone. And I've wished it away. I've wished for the weekend all week. I am here to do my challenges for the wedding. My son is getting married in May, and so we are saving up not only for travel and lodging, but to help out with some of their expenses. We just want to contribute. I'm also saving for summer. Next summer, I do not get paid in the summer because I'm a teacher, and in North Carolina, we do not get paid in the summer. So I just put a little bit of aside each week, and hopefully that will cover us for next summer. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I have already put my money out. I got a little excited about having extra money to save for wedding this week. I think I'm going to count this. I usually don't count money on camera because I've got a hair. I've got to get it off. Because I'm really bad at it, but let's just try. Okay, so we've got $60. So 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 130. See, the problem is I lose track of what I'm counting because I start thinking. So 130, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 190, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 199. $1 short from 200. That is awesome. All right, so almost $200 to go into the wedding planner. I have these awesome little cards that Carly sent me. I've already shuffled them up. Hopefully, I've got them good enough. This is like two of each number, and then a couple dealer's choice. So that is how we are going to decide which challenge to do. I have gone through all of my challenges tonight and just found some that were bigger amounts, because since I have more money I have actually more, I can't remember. Do I save more money for wedding or summer vacation? Or not summer vacation, summer sale. I don't know. Anyway, stay patient and trust your journey. This is a dashboard I got from Holly over at Faith Budgets. Here is my wedding savings tracker. We have finished 2 challenges so far since we started this binder the beginning of August, I think. No. September. We started in September when I first started getting paid again. So anyway, we will talk about the challenges as I get to them. We are going to start out with challenge number 9. And I really like doing it this way with the cards, because when I roll, and I think that's what Carly had noticed, is when you roll the die, sometimes I have a couple challenges in here that I've not even played with in several weeks. So number 9 it is, and if I'm not mistaken, it is the one we haven't seen in a couple weeks. So I'm happy that we are doing it this way. Thank you, Carly, for these little randomizer cards. All right, so this one says Sugar and Spice and Everything Nice. This comes from Kimmy over at Beijing Girl Budgets. She's Kimmy's Budgets on Etsy. So this is a range of 2 to 15. So let's go ahead and scratch. Let me get adjusted here. I try not to let the light get in the way and like glare, but sometimes I don't pay attention. I can see like the view of my camera, but sometimes I'm like too busy to pay attention. So let's go ahead and see. Since we're not using the dice, I can move that out of the way and just, yeah, that looks good. All right, so let's just do this one up here in the corner, and that is going to be $7. This is such a pretty challenge. I used to not even like the color pink. I was more of a green and blue kind of person. And when I got pregnant with my daughter, because I had 2 boys, we waited like 12 years almost to have another one. Had a girl, and now I love everything pink and purple, and it is so crazy how my mind changed like that. But anyway, $7. We have $3 right here, so I'm going to put that in and take a 10. All right, and let's just keep going. I guess I will just put that card there for now. Okay, we're going to go to challenge number 4. Oh, this one's going to be the big one, I think. This saves $300. This comes from Lemon Ivy on Etsy. I love this little old-fashioned car. Yeah, this is going to be I don't even know what to expect. So let's do this one right here. Okay, 16. Okay, well that's not as bad as I thought. All right, 16. It goes up to, I don't know. I don't know what the denominations are. But $16 regardless is going to be what we put in here first time we play. So, such a pretty challenge. All right, next we're going to do number 7. Okay, and this challenge comes from Steph over at Steph's on a Budget. Love her channel. She's like my original person that I started watching, and then from her channel I started, you know, she would talk about challenges and places and or other budgeters on the channel on YouTube, and that's how I discovered all of you guys. So let's go ahead and do this one right here, and that's going to be $5 more. This one will save us 70. I love this one. So colorful. All right, so what did I say, 5? All right, I'm going to put the 5 back and grab a 10. And 6. Okay, we're going to go back 1. And we are going to finish this one today. This is our Happily Ever After. This comes from Cutting Cost Budgeting. And yeah, so we'll scratch right here, and that is $9 more going in. And this should have saved us $80. So we shall see. All right, so I could put a 1 back and a 10 back and grab a 20, and that is $80. So yay, there's one challenge finished today. So I need to get out a new one. And let's just see here. I don't have these in any particular order. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So this one is technically not really a, what would you call it? A wedding kind of challenge. But the look of it reminded me of something romantic. It's a bookstore. It says you can never have too many books. And that is so true. But yeah, I just thought this looked pretty. So I'm putting this one in challenge number 6. And that's what we will do in that place. This comes from Janelle Ray Budgets. Love that. Okay. Next card is number 1. So we're going to go up to number 1. And this one comes from my friend Chris at Budgeting with Chris. She sent this to me in some Happy Mail. For Butter or Worse, a toast to the newlyweds. I absolutely love this one. All right, let's do this one down here in the corner. Oh, and that's just $2. Okay. So a nice friendly 2. Scratcher dust everywhere. All right, 1 and 2 in there. 10, okay. So see, we'll get to go to all the challenges this way. All right, and this one comes from Carly at Budget with Carly. I think we might finish this one today, hopefully. This one's a good one, a Save 125, and it's got these pretty little, cute little strawberries and the whipped cream. Let's do this one right here. And that's 12. Love her challenges so much. All right, 12. Let's see here. 10, 11, and 12. One scratch left on there. All right, number 8. Okay, this one is from Weekly Budgets Co. I was doing a dice to see how many little circles we do, so let's go ahead and just do that. We'll roll the D4. And we got 2, so we're going to put $10 in this because each of these little circles is $5. Okay, so $10 going in. I have a 10, and I'll put in a 20. This comes from, did I say Veronica at Weekly Budgets? Maybe I'm zoomed in too much. I'm sorry. I wasn't really paying attention to the camera again. All right, Dealer's Choice. Okay, I know where I'm going. I'm going to go finish Carly's back here. Love it. Okay, let's see. What do we have under here? Another 12. Okay, so I'm going to put the 12 in, and then I'll condense because I'm not good at doing that in my head. Okay, so this should be 125 if I've done the math right. All right. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yay! Okay. So pull a 20 and a 5, and we have $125 plus the $80 to go towards wedding. I knew we would start finishing challenges. We're getting so close on some of them. All right. So I have another one of Carly's to go in. I think I've got hers in the back here. I do. And this one is a save 150. Look at the little wine and cheese. I love it. My future daughter-in-law, she is a wine person, and so am I. So I'm going to visit next weekend, and she says, I'll buy a bottle of wine for us. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so wine and cheese there. Okay. Oh, another dealer's choice. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if there's one we haven't done. Okay, we haven't even started this one yet. All right, so we'll go to number 2. This says, when I follow my heart, it leads me to you. Pretty little pink cake. This comes from Plan to Save. It will save us $70. And let's see here. I'm confused. That's a heart, but it doesn't have an... Oh, it does. Oh, sorry. Guys, I'm blind. Can you see? Okay, hold on. Let me tilt it. There's a 4 in there. It's just a very light pink 4. Okay, so $4. Just start this one. 2, 3, and 4. Okay. I was like, there's no number in there. There is. I'm just blind. All right, back to number 8. And that is this one. All right, so let's roll this D4. And we got 3, so $15 more to go in there. And 3, so we could finish this one soon too. All right, let's see here. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I've got to do 15. Well, I'm gonna pull in 2 10s and put this $5 back. All right, I think I did that right. Okay, next 2. All right, back to 2. We just scratched, so we'll get to do another one on here. Let's do this one down here, and that is a 6, and I can see that one much better. I guess the pink on top of pink was hard for me. All right, 5 and 6 in there. 9. Back to Kimmy's challenge. Sugar and Spice. And that's 6. I like to get all this stuff off. Sometimes I'm lazy though. It really just depends. I just took a shower. I'm filming this Thursday night. I took a nap, a long nap, and then I got up, took my shower, so I was like, you know what? I can do the video. 6. Okay, 5 and 6 in here. What am I doing? Cards. 3. Okay, back to 3. I don't think we've done that one yet. Okay, this one is from Jamie at Jamie RN Budgets. This says, for richer or forget it. It's a save 100. And guys, I am so sad that Jamie is taking... She says she's leaving YouTube. She's ending her channel, but I hope... I hope that she is just taking a good long break and, you know, spending time with her family, and that she'll be back someday. All right, let's do this one right here. And that is 7. She has such a funny sense of humor. She makes me literally laugh out loud. Like the stuff she says about her husband. All right, 7, 5, 6, 7. She's just so cute. All right, but I understand. I understand wanting to spend time with your family and not put too many things on your plate. So, okay. 10. Okay, this is in the very back, and we get to start Carly's new challenge. Wine. That came out really funny. Wine and cheese. Oh, 14. Okay. We're getting through our money pretty quick. All right, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, and we have one card left, and that is number 5. So let's go to number 5, and this is our last one. So that 5 only had one. Maybe I didn't get the cards out right. All right, 5 is this one from April, over April's Fresh Start. It is Midnight Margaritas. All right, so this is a 75 plus, and I have not gotten any of the multipliers yet, so maybe today. Nope, that's a 3. Okay, so $3. Sticker's coming off. All right, $3 and 1, 2, and 3. I'm almost out of ones. All right, so we are finished with the cards, but we still have a good bit of money. So I am going to shuffle these really quick. Whoops. And cut the deck because my dad taught me always cut the deck. All right. First card is back to 10. Okay, back to Carly's challenge. All right, and let's do this one right here. And that is a 16. I love having enough money to not freak out over numbers like that. 10, 15, and 16. I need to see about buying back some of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And actually, I can buy a 10. Okay. I feel like all messed up. Okay, back to 5. Okay, that's good. April's challenge, Midnight Margaritas. Let's do this one down here in the corner. And that is a 4. I'm a very aggressive scratcher. I always like tear into the sticker. All right, 4. I'm putting 1 back and a 5. I'm getting my last 10. Okay. Dealer's choice. I'm going to do this one again because I think there's only 1 5 in this pile. So I might as well go ahead and give her some love. I want to find a multiplier. Okay, I'm going to try right here. And that's 6. Still no multiplier. What if the multiplier is my last one? All right, $6 going in. 5, 6, 8. Okay. To Veronica's. Okay, so if we roll a 4, we finish this one. And we did. We rolled a 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, and 4. I love the green color with that pink. That's so pretty. All right, so 15, 5, 10, 15, no, 20. All right, so these were all 5. So what was that? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That should be 100. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. All right, 3 challenges. That's what happens when you have extra money. You make some good progress. All right. So we have still maybe $24 or so. Oh, I need to put a challenge in there. Hold on. Got some of these that I want to use. I'm going to put this. This one's one of mine. This is a freebie on my Ko-fi channel, page. I don't know. I had these in my original wedding binder, but I thought I would use it in here also. So where did that come from? Number 8. All right, so I'm going to put this in number 8 spot. And I guess I'm just going to have each one equal $5. Yeah. That way it's not here forever, and we'll just roll the D4 like we were before. Okay, now I need to go back to number 2, and that is this one. And let's do right here, and that is 10. So $10 going into Plan to Saves challenge. Get this stuff out of here. All right, 5 and 10. Depending on which one we get, this might be our last dealer's choice. I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, I just mixed my money up. Let me see. Let's do this one. We'll just go with number 1 to keep things simple for myself. All right, let's do down here. And that is 10. Okay. All right, $10 going into this one from Chris. And what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're gonna go one more time. 9. All right, back to Kimmy's. And we may get an IOU, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, I'm gonna do this one right by the 4. And that is 8. So yes, we're gonna have a $3 IOU, which is not bad. Okay, so let me get an IOU. Okay, so $5 going in, and we still owe 3. Okay. I owe $3 in this one. All right, let's go ahead and see how much we have in Kimmy's out of 120. 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. So a third of the way and an IOU. Okay, so I'm gonna, you know what? I've got these clips from that Julie sent me. I'm gonna put those on here. There we go. There, I love it. Okay, so let's go through and count and see how much we have in each challenge, and then we'll have to do our tracking. All right, so in challenge number 1 from Chris, we have 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. 59 out of 85. In Plan to Saves challenge, we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 out of 70. In Jamie's challenge, out of 100, we have 20, 35, 36, 37. Third of the way there. And we only rolled Lemon Ivy's challenge once, and we have $16 in there. I probably should have used that on the dealer's choice, but I was scared of it. That's one of those challenges you want at the very first, when you first start doing them, before you run out of money. All right, in April's challenge, we are still looking for the multiplier. We have 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58. So $58 there. We didn't, oh, I should have picked this one too. We didn't even start Janelle's, and that's the cute little book one. There's a ton of scratchers on there. All right, Steph's challenge, we have 3 scratches left, and so out of 70, we have 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4. 54. We also did not start this one. This one's from me. Can y'all even see that 5? Probably not. Let me write it in black. There. Better. In Kimmy's challenge, we've already counted, and we have a $3 IOU. And then Carly's, we got started, and we have $30 to start with on hers out of 150. And let's go and track these. All right, our goal is 6,000. We have 500 in the bank. Let's see here. We have, today is 9. I'm going to put the 26th. That's the day you guys will see it. And we had $100 from weekly budgets. Oh, I just spelled weekly wrong. She has a W in there, weekly budgets. I'm just gonna ignore that for myself, I'm sorry. Future. And then we have 125 from Carly. Budget with Carly. And that is strawberries. And then last one we have is $80. And that is from Cutting Cost Budgeting. Happily ever after. Okay, friends, that is the money that we will put into the high yield savings account to go toward the wedding. And I am going to clean all of this up and I will be back with my summer savings. Okay, friends, I am back. These are all the things I need to do my summer savings binder. I will go ahead and get my money out. I feel like, did we finish something in here? I feel like we did, and oh no, we didn't. I put a placeholder in here. I was like, I feel like I took money out of here. I did, but I am not going to track it yet because we haven't finished the challenge. All right, so 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So $130 is what I budget each week for summer savings. My dashboard comes from Holly at Faith Budgets. It says it's only a short trip, enjoy it. And that could not be more true. One of my students lost their mother this week, and it just really, and she's young, she's an only child. Her mom was young. And I just think, just like that, you know, she is going to grow up without a mom, and it's so sad. All right, so I have my little clip here. This clip comes from Budget with Carly. I'm going to put this over to the side. That's how I'm going to know where we start next week. And we are going to start with Crazy Dice, which comes from Judy at Save with Judy. And we are going to roll her dice. This is like the color dot die, and then the color 6-sided die, and then the color dot die. Boy, words are hard today. All right, 5 on green. We've gotten 5 a lot. Give me 5 in the blue. All right, 5 on green. I'm going to do this 5 right here. And I am just going to keep going. I'm going to just try to go slow with the money today. All right, let's see here. I hope you can't hear the TV, but I have a feeling you can. My husband's listening to TV, and you can hear it through the wall. It is so loud. All right, $5 more in there. We've got 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3. 53 out of 420. All right, then we have, okay, I've got to put that money in there. We have Crab Races, which comes from Rashonda at Kip and Lou. Love her challenges. She's got some really cute ones. I kind of discovered her, I guess, watching Carly, because Carly has had a lot of her challenges on her channel. All right, so let's go ahead and roll the 2 D6s. We got a 5 and a 1, so 5 is definitely in the lead. And I can't figure out which color I used. Was it this one? That's not even 5, that's 4. Ah! 5 is yellow. Well, I just about messed up. So 5 and 1 is orange. I do know that. It was hiding from me. Okay. All right, so that is $6 going in to Crab Races. So far, the blue and the orange are tied. I can't talk. All right, so 5 and 6. So 5 and 6. Let's see here. I'm gonna condense this. I'm going to put the 10 and 2 5s back and grab my 20 here. And we shall go back to the front. And this is Carly's Grow As You Go. This is her little savings book. It saves $450 plus, depending on how you do it with the bonuses. I just love this. Isn't this pretty? It looks very fallish. All right, so I'll roll the D12 and see how much we're putting in. 11. Perfect. And I don't think we've done 11. We haven't. All right, so $11 going in to this challenge. Okay, 10 and 11. And I just stick it right in the envelope. Love this so much. All right. Then we have Renee over at Reinventing Renee. She's also Budget Nerd Co. on Etsy. I'm rolling the dot die to see which color we're going to color and save. It's a red. And we've only done red once. Let's see here. That was a red. 13, 15. I think 15 is my next biggest one for red. And found my red marker, by the way. All right, so $15 is going to go in here. I want to color carefully. This actually came with stickers and a QR code to print out the challenge, and I had forgot to change my settings, and so it shrunk it down. But I didn't want to waste it, so I decided to go ahead and use this one. And the next time I do it, I will use the stickers that go with like the full page one. All right, $15 in here. I did take $100 and put in the high yield savings account. All right, so 10 and 5, but that's actually 20. So I am going to take my last 20. So I have 120 out of 406. Okay, and next I need my little cards. These cards they go with this challenge, which comes from Ren at Mischief Managed Budgets. Oh, I don't need these. All right, so I've got these. I'm going to just shuffle them a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to just take that one. Ooh, a spicy Diablo. Okay, there's a hair. I guess if I was going to get a Diablo, now is the time to get it while I am fresh with money. Diablo is the spiciest one. So let's see what it says. It says 25. Yikes. Okay, this one's going to save us some really good money. Okay, let me get this all off. I forgot to look. I don't think we had an IOU last week. All right, 25. 10, 20, and 5. Thank goodness I have the money for that. We have had an IOU on this one before because I got it before or at the end of the challenge or end of the money when I was running out. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. I'm going to put these ones and the 5 back for my last 10. And we are finished with that card. And we don't have an IOU. That's so nice. Okay, next is Operation. This cute little sticker challenge comes from Becca over at Becca Budget 777. I'm just going in order. The spare ribs is what I have next. Oh, and they're cheap. That's funny. Spare ribs are only $2. And so I'll put that right there and put $2 in. 1 and 2. And I'm just going to keep moving through the binder. That way we can give everything some love. All right. Next we have the Dots and Dice. This comes from Wendy over at the Thrifty Sew Shop. And I will roll the dot die to see which color we're scratching on. Purple. Okay. And this is the purple. We've only scratched it once. Let's do this one right here. And that is going to be $8. I have no idea how much this one will save us. It's going to be a mystery. All right. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. So So in this one we have 20, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4. $44. All right, let me clean this up. I hope I can get this video edited and uploaded so that I can post it tomorrow. All right, fun. All right, so we get to go to our Life of a Creator book. This comes from Marlene at Snow Gardener 307. This is such a amazing book of challenges from amazing creators. I've smushed the edges somehow. This is the last one we did last week. So we will start here. I'm just going to roll the D6 and determine which challenge we're going to do. So 2. So that's 1 and 2. Cute little sloth. This comes from Lizzie over at Busy Lizzie Budgets. I love sloths. It says, once again, a work meeting that could have been an email. Oh, you guys, that was me today. I actually lost my lunch. I had duty-free lunch today, and that doesn't come very often, over something that definitely could have been an email. But it's okay. I survived. All right, $7. Okay, let me go ahead and pull the money out. 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I'm going to go another time. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we've got Donna's challenge. This is Save to Sink. Save today for tomorrow's future. And last time we did it, we just colored a 10, but I think I'm going to scratch. I want to scratch this one right here. And that is a 5. So $5 more going in. And we will stop there. Okay. We have 20, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3. 63 in this book. And I am just going to put the clip back here. My daughter was watching my video where I was trying to just say what these composition books, that word could not come to my mind at all. Sometimes my mind is so blank, and it is so weird. It's like the easiest things that you should be able to just say just will not come out. I don't know. Even at school, it doesn't. My kids are staring at me yes. All right, so next we have this 50 envelope challenge. We've already saved 50 here, and we are working on 49. We roll the D4 to see how many 5s we're going to take care of or pay up. 1. Okay, so 1. And we actually have the money today, and we only roll 1. All right, so $5 going in to that one. And so now we have 20, 40, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. All right, $59 in that one. That one comes from my kind of budget. I got this off of her Ko-fi. All right, we're back to crazy dice. Okay. So let's go ahead and roll this and this. Green and 6. So green and 6 is purple. Right here. Oh, that's not the same purple, but that's okay. See what I mean about the purples never match their lids? Or not purples, but the markers never match their lids. All right. So that is going to be $6, 5, and 6. And I'm almost out of, well, I am out of 1s, but I'm going to go ahead and go one more time in this one. All right, 5 and blue. All right. All right, blue 5 right here. The 5 is definitely the leader. All right, $5 more going in to this one. All right, so we've got 20, 40, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 64. Okay, we'll just keep on the trucking. And then we've got our crab races. So I'm going to get this D6. 5 and a 2. All right. So another 5 and a 2. So that's $7. Okay, let's see. Do I have 3? I do not. Uh-oh. All right. I'm going to have to get some change. I will be right back. Okay, I got some change. Uh-oh. $7. I'm yawning now. 5, 6, and 7. You can tell that I am ready for bed again. All right. 20, 40, 65, 66, 67, 68. So $68 in crab races. And I think we're going to be able to go maybe a couple more times. So we are at Grow As You Go. Back to Carly's. And we'll roll the D12. And we got 3. Oops, what am I doing? 3. Section 3. We haven't done 3 yet. We haven't done anything on this page. All right, so $3 more. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. And just like that, I'm out of ones again. Okay. All right. Well, we are at Renee's. Step up to 406. We have 5, 10, 15, 20. We have a 20. Should I just do that? I think I am. I'm just going to make an executive decision and do this 20. And then we don't have any IOU and we don't have to worry about getting any more ones. And this video has gone on really long anyway, so now we can conclude it right here. So $20 going in. So now this one has 140. Very, very nice. And I will put my cute little fall pumpkin paper clip right here, and we will start with Miss Wren's challenge next week. And we didn't finish anything, so we don't have anything to track. So friends, that is all I have for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.